Hi guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel, Couponing with Kayla. I'm so happy that you're joining me for today's video, and if you're new here, welcome. Hopefully this video is going to help you save some money. I'm going to walk you through the deals in the store, plus we'll go over the receipts when we get done and talk final cost, and there'll be a free printable list below the video so you can print that out, take it to the store with you. It's going to help make your shopping trip super easy. Now guys, we're going to get in here and we're going to see what all we can pick up at CVS this week using digital coupons on the CVS app. I think I'm also going to try out the Coupon 24 app today. A lot of you guys have been using that, and honestly I've had it downloaded for a while, but I have not tried it out. But I was looking at it the other day and I actually have a couple of pretty good coupons on there that I think I want to pair up with today's deals. So I'm going to test it out and see how it works out for me. It'll be a little bit of a learning process for me, but I will have any rebate apps or anything like that we use linked down below. So let's go ahead, let's head in here and check out these deals. The first deal I'm doing today is spend 30, get back a $10 extra buck. So these Bounty products are $10.99 each, and the Charmin is $9.99. So these will total $31.97. I'm going to be using the Coupon 24 app. There is a 5 off 20 coupon there. Now, I have never used the Coupon 24 app before, so I also have an offer on there for $5 off of any brand, and I chose Bounty for that. So we're going to go ahead and test this out. So at checkout, I scanned all my items, and then I went ahead and I scanned the QR code that it gave me on the Coupon 24 app, and it shows both $5 digitals pending, or both $5 coupons on the Coupon 24 app. Then I typed in my phone number and it's letting me use my extra bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and use my $10 care pass that I have. So without the care pass, you'll pay about $21.97, but if you have the care pass, you'll pay about $11.97 out of pocket. I want to show you guys the receipt because this worked out so perfectly. So as you can see, I paid $11.97 out of pocket on this, and I got back a $10 extra buck. If I calculate the cost of Care Pass costing me $5 a month and using that to lower my out of pocket, it made it like $6.97 for all 3 paper products for me. Now, if you want to do the spend 30 deal, but you want to do it differently, this is another option for you. These products right here total about $31.46. We have a $2 digital for Dawn, $3 for Tide, $1.50 off of Tide, and $2 on Downy. You would pay about $22.96 and get $10 back, making it $12.96 for all of these items. Most of the items are not tagged yet at my store today, but we have the Colgate. These are $6.99 each, so 2 total $13.98. They're buy 2, get a $6 extra buck. We have a $6 digital coupon, so we're going to pay $7.98 for 2, get a $6 extra buck back, making it $1.98 for both of these. Now we have another deal on Colgate, and these are buy 2, get a $5 extra buck. So these will be $3.99 each. 2 will total $7.98, and we have a 2 off 1 digital. So you'd pay $5.98, get a $5 extra buck, making it 98 cents for 2 boxes. Degree deodorant is buy 1, get 1 50% off, and these are $5.49 at my store. 2 will total $8.28, and we have a $3 digital. You'll pay $5.28, but get back a $4 extra buck, making it only $1.28 for 2 deodorant. So that's definitely not a bad price. Again, they're not tagged here at my store, but you can either find these tagged at your store, or you can just double check by scanning them on your app. As you can see, most items are not tagged at my store this week. They were in the process of putting up the tags, so you can see they're kind of getting everything set up. So next we have the Gillette shave cream. These right here are $3.49, buy 1 get 1 50% off. 2 will total you $5.23, and then you're going to get a $4 extra buck back, making it $1.23 for both. Y'all, I've been wanting to try the Selena Gomez Oreos for a while, and they're part of the sale this week for $3.99 each. We're grabbing 2 for $7.98. On these, you get back a $2 extra buck, so that puts you at $5.98. But we have $2 each on Ibotta, which is $4 cash back, making your final cost only $1.98 for both packs. Now, if you don't want to grab that kind of Oreos, there's plenty of other ones included in the sale this week. Just double check by scanning them in the store with your CVS app to see which ones qualify for the $2 extra buck back. Next, we have the Nivea body wash, buy one, get one free. So we have the women's, but we also have the men's, which the men's one is actually cheaper. So if you're grabbing 2 of these at $5.99, there's a $2 digital coupon on the app. So you'll pay just $3.99 for 2 of these body wash. Maybelline Cosmetics are buy 2, get a $6 extra buck this week. The cheapest ones are these eyeshadows for $4.99. 2 will total $9.98. Check your account for a $4 digital. If you have that, you'll pay $5.98 and get back a $6 extra buck, making 2 eyeshadow completely free. So I went ahead and did my second transaction for the day. I grabbed the Degree and the Colgate deal that I showed you guys. I put these two together using our $6 Colgate digital, our $3 Degree digital, and the $10 extra buck that I got from my first transaction for the Bounty and the Charmin. So I paid $3.21 out of pocket, and I got a $4 and $6 extra buck that I can roll into another deal. So for these, I paid $3.21 out of pocket, but final cost after rewards is $3.21. Next, I was going to pick up some Purex detergent for $9.99, but my store does not have any of this. Now, if your store has it, it's a pretty large bottle. It's on sale for $9.99. Get a $4 extra buck for buying one and $2 back on Ibotta, making it just $3.99 for one big bottle. Neutrogena acne patches are part of the spend 10 get back a $5 extra buck. These are $10.49. We're going to use a $3.50 digital, pay $6.99 and get that $5 extra buck back, making it just $1.99. And notice these masks are on sale for buy 2 get a $3 extra buck. These are $3.29, so 2 are $6.58, but with $3 back it makes it $3.58 for 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. I'm going to put them in the same transaction as my Neutrogena, and I'm going to be using my extra bucks that I earned from the Degree and the Colgate to help lower my out-of-pocket cost on these items. So with these, after my digital coupon and the extra bucks from my second transaction, I paid only $3.17 out of pocket, but I got a $5 and $3 extra buck back. The final cost ended up being $5.17 for all 3 items. Took the extra bucks I just earned on that transaction and I paid for my Oreos with that. It did print the $2 extra buck, plus I'm going to be getting $4 back on Ibotta, which I'll show you guys all my receipts once I get back home. General Mills cereal is $1.99 each this week, so 2 will total $3.98. We do have a $1 digital, so you'd pay $2.98 and get $1 back on Ibotta, making the final cost about $1.98 for 2 boxes. Alright, y'all, so this is everything that I'm grabbing today at CVS. I'm rolling my extra bucks from one transaction to the next to pay less, so let's go home and go over receipts. Alright, so I showed you guys some of my receipts in the store, but I want to go ahead and go over each one for a final cost. So for my first transaction today, I was grabbing my paper products. Now I showed you guys in the store, I paid $11.97 and I got back a $10 extra buck. On this, if you add back in the $10 Care Pass that I used, we'd be at $21.97, get 10 back, making it $11.97 for everything. But because I used my Care Pass that normally costs $5 a month, so we don't actually pay that whole $10, I subtract that and it'd be about $6.97 for that transaction. Now my second transaction was the Colgate and the Degree. On that one, I went ahead and I used that $10 and extra bucks that I got from transaction 1. So for this one, I only paid $3.21 out of pocket. Now, if you add back in that $10 extra buck, we're at $13.21, but we got a $6 and $4 extra buck back on this. So final cost for all 4 of those items was only $3.21. Now for my third transaction, like I showed you guys in the store, I got the Neutrogena patches and I got the little face mask. So for these, I went ahead, I put those 3 on that transaction. I used my extra bucks to pay. I paid $3.17 out of pocket on this one. If you add back in my $10 worth of extra bucks I used, that means that my total would have been $13.17, but we got $8 back in extra bucks, making it $5.17 for a final cost on those 3 items. And those face masks could be a good item to put back, like for a Christmas stocking stuffer, something like that maybe, or if you're making a gift basket for someone, or if you just like like those in general. I like to put them back for my daughter. So that's one that we haven't tried before. But so that was that transaction. And then I grabbed the Oreos. So let's look at this receipt. I already opened these. Let me know if you tried these because I think they taste kind of like graham crackers. That's what it puts me in the mind of. But anyways, so I used my extra bucks from transaction 3, paid 0 out of pocket on this one, and I got back a $2 extra buck. I got $4 cash back on Ibotta, and I was only 2 offers away from meeting a $5 Ibotta bonus. So I'm going to add that into my end totals. Final cost for 2 of these would be $1.98, but it ended up being so good after me meeting that bonus. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but we took that $2 extra buck and we rolled it into a deal for cereal. For the General Mills cereal, I paid just 92 cents out of pocket, and then I got $1 back on Ibotta. Final cost for this, after adding back in that $2 extra buck we paid with, would be $1.92 for 2 boxes of cereal. Now, overall, you guys, out of pocket today in the store, I paid $19.27. But after getting $5 cash back on Ibotta plus the $5 Ibotta bonus, my out-of-pocket cost today was just $9.27. Overall final cost for all of my items, including that bonus, was $14.25 for everything. And even if you were doing all these deals without CarePass anything, your final cost would be $24.25 today. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to grab any of these same deals, and don't forget to grab your free printable list and hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Bye guys.